Now, this is shaping up to be a very, very pivotal offseason here for the Buffalo Sabres and for this entire franchise mode. We're coming off a first-round exit the year after a cup win, and now we have some big decisions to make. Captaincy, moving players that have been with us for a long time and have contributed to our winning success, maybe turning things over to some of these younger players. So we're definitely going to make waves here, not really in a big signing way, but perhaps some trades happening to make room for some of these younger guys, or perhaps not. Perhaps we don't hand over the reins to them quite yet, and maybe we run out the contracts on those guys, or who knows. But either way, Kubalik, he just became an absolute force for us. He was, again, another one of those kind of Hail Mary signings that, and I don't think we've ever had a franchise where all of them worked out the way they did. Duclair, Granlund, Kubalik, they all freaking did great. Anyway, but before we get into stuff, we got some winners to read off from last year's point scoring contest. Thanks to the goalie, I even forget who it is. Oh yeah, it's Peterson, Cal Peterson, destroying everyone's predictions. No clean sweeps, but we do have several with 2 or more correct. So here we go. So the first one here is Dylan Dobson, guessing team lead Dahlin and the league lead Kucherov correctly. So congrats to you, Dylan. Going for Carter Hart, wasn't bad. Did well in the previous year. Next up here is Andrew Sun, guessing Kubalik and Dahlin correctly. Going for Vasilevsky, and hell, the Lightning did win the cup, but during the regular season, well, we already know what happened there. Next up here is Cameron McIntyre with Kubalik and Dahlin. So congrats to you. And last but not least, we have Dolan Ford here, guessing team lead Kubalik and the league lead Kucherov. Going for UPL for the goaltender. And he hasn't quite had one of those crazy good, Vezina caliber seasons. He started off strong. He's done other stuff. He's still a very, very good goaltender. We'll see. Perhaps one of these next coming years will be the one. So congrats to the 4 of you. The best of luck to everyone here in this coming season. Now, let us begin, shall we? The question is, of course, do we trade Kubalik now? Or wait. It's kind of tough. The thing is, he's on a 1-year contract. We can honestly, here's why I'm thinking of waiting, because we can retain. We're not going to be signing anyone major, and it's only 1 year left, and it's $4.3 million. I don't think there's any harm in waiting until the regular season begins. He's not going to lose stat growth. We know that. I don't really care if he loses a bit of value anyway. It's a cap dump. And also, we're waiting on Duclair anyway. Duclair is going to be the more difficult one to do. And, maybe Duclair is the one we want to retain on. Basically, what I mean is, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be really signing anyone new this year. So retaining on those 2 guys does not matter. And plus, we have $9 million cap space. So there's really no negatives to that, in my opinion. So I think I'll wait on both of them. I think we'll sim up here. I'm going to wait and see for sure the jump from Kane and the possible jump from Bedard, and then we'll make the decision whether or not to trade them. So if I end up losing one or both of them for free without getting back assets, I won't really be that upset. We're kind of stacked asset-wise. We have a lot of assets. I mean, yeah. Cornet, nice power forward. McLeod, nice, backup plan on the right D side. In case Soderstrom can't grab him back or something. It's actually going to work out extremely well by the time this guy's breaking into the NHL theoretically. We'll have an idea whether or not we're able to get Soderstrom back to a good contract, essentially, which we should be able to, but you never know. You never know what'll happen. So it's always good to have those contingency plans in place. Also, Heinola might be Gonzo. I mean, he probably will be Gonzo. Like, who the hell is gonna... But yeah, how are we gonna get him back for a reasonable deal? So we'll have to look to somewhere to replace him. Unfortunately, we don't really have anyone swooping in. I would love to keep him around in the top 6 because I'm pretty sure he's perfect for it. Yeah, he absolutely is. But it's just a price tag, right? Like, right now, he wants kind of an absurd deal. Not a deal. Well, if I do this, I could actually still keep him as RFA if I do a 1-year extension. He should still actually be an RFA. I'm actually considering doing that. Yeah, I'm going to do that for a year. Cap-wise will be absolutely fine, as I said. So it'll be a bit expensive. But, I mean, it's only a year. So we can get him for almost 420. 4225 for a year. And then again, as you can see, it says RFA still there. So with this 1 year, he should still be RFA when that comes up, which is great. It gives us the negotiating power and lets us perhaps hold on to him. We'll see. We'll see what we're able to do there. Because West is going to be in the top 4 now with Soderstrom. And that'll be perfect. And then Wallinder and Heinola are going to lock in there. How many years did I get? Well, damn, not super long. It would be great to have. Both of them are great for the top 6. I wish that we were going to be able to hold on to them for a bit longer, but it's not really looking like it's in the cards, which, again, that's fine. Not a huge deal, but it would have been great to be able to do that, obviously. We'll see. We'll see what we're able to manage. Maybe we have such great contracts everywhere that we are able to manage something like that. Pay a little extra for really good top 6 guys. You never know. Anyway, so take care of that. I'm already getting some coaches. I've already taken care of that off screen, of course. And we didn't need any depth guys. Skinner should actually be off contract pretty soon, right? We still have Skinner. Like, an extra year. Yeah, that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part, is this extra year. But again, we have plenty of cap next bet. I think we'll be just fine with it. So Skinner still will be our depth piece. We still have Kubalik, and we have enough sufficient grinders. So we really don't need to sign anyone in free agency, which is pretty nice. We have 46 contracts. It's a good amount. We're just going to kind of coast through free agency here. And, yeah, but one thing we do need to decide is on a captain, and I will show you guys the morale thing right here. Now, the only person listed as anything is Dahlin, who has presence. Now, here's what I'm thinking, and I'll probably do it. I know a lot of you want Ruotsalainen as captain, and I want him as captain too. I think he's a badass dude. He's like a Brendan Gallagher type player. He's fucking tiny. He's 5'8", 180, but he plays with all the heart and soul on the planet, and he's an excellent role player guy. But yeah, but when you consider what Dahlin has done here, he's been here from the very beginning. He took an extremely team-friendly deal. He's done great. He's played incredible, I mean, throughout his entire, and he's got the presence to him. So I'll probably make Dahlin captain. Ruotsalainen is 100% getting an A, and then it's just about who else gets another A. Probably someone like Cousins, because I really like Cousins. You know, again, it's a power forward type guy. He's on not too bad of a contract. He's here for the long term. And again, it's a guy that we kind of had from the beginning. All three of these guys, what they have in common is that we've had them in the system from the beginning. They've stuck through the shit, right? They've stuck through the shit here in Buffalo. So that's essentially what I'm thinking of doing, and I think I'll probably do that. Again, it was hard. I did really want Ruotsalainen as captain, but with Dahlin having that presence thing, I think giving him the C is just a bit better of an option. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna sim up, get the lines taken care of and stuff. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. So before I actually start doing these lines a bunch, I wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on. Now, I was kind of worried about Kane. He didn't jump, number one. Number two, he doesn't have great chemistry for the second line, even worse for line one, so he's going to have to be a second liner. But combined with Lambert and Duclair in here, they actually still have +3 chemistry, so I think I'm okay with that. Bedard is only at an 81, so I'm going to send him down. He's listed as depth. I'm going to send him down. I think he should still, well, he might be junior eligible. We'll see. But it's time to trade Kubalik. So before I even start getting these lines together, we're going to make that move. And I'm also going to send Bedard down here. So let me actually do that real quick. I'll kind of start that and actually get an idea of whether or not he's, he'll be in the juniors or what. Who do I need to call up? Paquette and Wagner. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to show me where he is, actually. Well, if I click on him, it will. So he'll be in Rochester. Okay, so I'm going to have to... At least I get to control where he plays. We'll play on top line, most likely, with Kapusta, and... Do I have a playmaker? Anyway, well, I'll figure that out later. We'll figure out if we have a playmaker for the guy or not, so... Yeah, unfortunate. But at some... I think at one point we'll be able to... You know what, if we have an injury, I'll actually call him up. Especially if it's a major injury. I'll call up Bedard, like we did with Lambert. Get him some NHL time, and then probably kind of send him back down. Anyway, that move was made. I could just best lines for now. That's not a big deal. I'll fix that all later. Now we need to make... We're going to trade Kubalik here. So that's going down. And we're going to hand it to Kane. 83. Obviously not ideal, but whatever. Now, what the heck do we want back for Kubalik? We have just our normal picks this season. We got Lukin and Tarasov in net. Don't need anything on that front. What a fucking deal we got for Tarasov. 4 more years at 1 mil. I don't know what I need, man. Don't really need anything. I don't know, I can grab a bunch of picks. Oh shit, I sent him down. I think, no, he likes line, yeah, actually, I remember. Bedard really liked line 1 though, so. Anyway, like we got Lazarev, another playmaker. We got McLeod, another defenseman. We have Cornette, power forward, another grinder, all elites. Like, maybe another sniper prospect, but not even, like, just in case Bedard doesn't pan out. Like, that's the only thing I'm thinking. Some kind of a sniper prospect, but even then, I don't... Honestly, maybe I just go for picks. And get a sniper like, maybe try to look for a sniper prospect. Like, again, I'm not going to get great picks or anything like... Well, I could, but... Teams won't be willing to give it up is the point. And Kubalik's 30. Alright, let's see here. I'm just gonna take a look for some snipers or something. Like, maybe that's the only thing I could think of maybe needing is like some kind of a sniper prospect. I should have went overalls, like low overalls here. Let me go to base salaries. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Alright, hold on. I can do this better. Give me a sec. Alright, so... Player role. Role's not going to really do it. I need to do like a max overall. Or something. Yeah, overall... Let's say max overall of like 80, just to keep it within range. And then we could sort by trade value and find them like that. There we go. So Golden Knights have this guy Goldman and this guy LaHoo. Those are the 2 best guys. Goldman or LaHoo. So center sniper, again, kind of like Bedard. Or a winger sniper. Again, this guy's more of a question mark. He was drafted in first round, 18th overall. Just drafted, I guess, huh? Yeah, in 25, so 18th overall. That was the guy that we could have maybe got. This guy was drafted 3rd overall. He was drafted by who? Jersey, okay. This is, yeah. I don't know, I couldn't, you know what? Something like this makes the most sense. Yeah, it's kind of a gamble. But at the same time, we're giving away a 30-year-old, so. A winger for a winger. They don't want to give him up, which is unfortunate. They're a conservative buyer. What do they got? They got Zegras, Hughes, Romano, Holtz, Nuge. No power forwards. Oh, that guy didn't pan out, rip. Yeah, they don't have like a big body guy. They had really good 1 and 2C. Some good wingers, but they... Vet presence like Kubalik could really do well for him. Now we'd It might be a little tight on the, what, I don't want Kubalik. That's kind of impressive. How silly. New Jersey would have too many, oh, because this guy's unsigned. What? No, he's not unsigned. Huh? Or maybe he is unsigned, but it says 3 years left. How does this make sense? Oh, fucking, sorry, he's an exemption. I was like, wait a second. Don't mind me. They want to get rid of Nuge. Oof. Jesus. I ain't taking back those contracts. Tage Thompson. Rip. Anyone with like 1 year left? That's... Wow. Okay, finally. We got Shenishin or Dalcall. I could pick up to pick. Ooh, hold on. Is one of these guys a playmaker? I could play with... Damn it! Damn it! I was really kind of hoping one of them was a playmaker that I could play with Bedard on that top line. You know what? That's something that we should look for. Tom Wilson? There's a playmaker, but not exactly what I'm after. Shoot! I really wish one of these guys was a playmaker. You know what? Let me look for... I want to try to look for an AHL playmaker, or a guy I can play in the AHL as a playmaker. Ugh. Zetterland? Two-way, goddammit. Nope. Pitlick. Damn it. I don't think I'm gonna get what I'm after here. I was just hoping for some chemistry, you know? There's one, but he's only 71 overall. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna take something back here. You know what? I mean, because the value is where it is. I might be able to squeeze someone who's got a bit of trade value on him. Let's see here. Verhowski. Of course. Saprikin. Too low. God damn it! How do you have no playmakers? Oh, dude, they really have no playmakers. I'll just probably grab Dalcall or Shenishin here. I guess. I don't know. That really sucks. Alright, whatever. Let me just grab one of these guys who had better stats. Looking at shot now. Tactically Shenishin. Alright, let's grab him. Back and... Yeah, they'd be over cap, so we'll retain on Kubalik. So there you go. That should go through. There we go. Yeah, whatever. You got a good player. Doubt you can get him back. Or if you do, you'll be overpaying him and you'll fuck him up somehow, so I don't care. This is kind of a, you know, a bit of a Hail Mary move, obviously. That's going to be actually the only trade we make here. So, yeah. That trade is done there, and now I can actually get the lines taken care of. Alright, so here are going to be our lines for this season. Quinn, Perfetti, Cousins. Second line of Kane, Lambert, and Duclair. Third line, Rankin, Ruotsalainen, Ferlin, and fourth line, Wagner, Paquette, and Shaw. So there we are, and look at this defensive core. Boom! Doesn't that look pretty? Threes across the board. Sweeney up to a 90 overall, so I'm glad I just signed his ass. Dahlin, obviously 93 overall, +3 chemistry for those two. Weston, Soderstrom, +3 chemistry for those two. Ended up working perfectly. West loves it. Soderstrom. Now, I wonder if they would actually... No, they can't get +5 because the game only gives +5 to DFD and that. Anyway, and Heinola and Wallinder in the top 6. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't really give them ice time anywhere else, so I'm kind of worried about their morale. Yeah. Might be a little dangerous. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Power play, Quinn, Perfetti, Lambert, Dahlin, and Cousins, +5, by the way, and then Rankin, Kane, Duclair, Weston, Soderstrom. Because they're honestly better of the offensive guys. On the power play, a quick look at the four-man there. Is that... penalty kill, Ruotsalainen and Rankin, Dahlin and Sweeney. Stacked first penalty kill line, then Paquette, Ferland, Weston, Soderstrom. Again, look at them. They all love the strategies. 3-man, Ruotsalainen, Dahlin, Sweeney, Shaw, West, Soderstrom. So Dahlin's getting all the ice time now. As he should. Captain's got to do everything. 4-on-4 lines, Perfetti, Quinn. All the defensive pairings will be as they are 5-on-5. Lambert, Duclair, Cousins, Kane. And then 3-on-3, all the forward pairings are the exact same. Then we're going Dahlin, Soderstrom, and West. I could have put Sweeney in there, but his skating is terrible. And I'm not too sure how much skating affects Cyn, but I'm not really going to risk it and just keep him out of there. Extra attacker is Perfetti and Lambert. And shootout lineup, Perfetti, Quinn, Lambert, Cousins, Dahlin. Of course, the goaltenders, Luukkonen and Tarasov. A nice little 1-2 punch, both 26 years of age. Twarynski, Kulak, Skinner as depth pieces. So there we are. There is your 25-26 Buffalo Sabres, as we are now disconnected from EA servers. Who the hell knows why? There we are. Gotta love the fucking red all the way up there. Please go away. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it went away. All right, cool. All right, so that's the squad right there. And I don't think I had any other extensions to do. Everyone's signed for the price tags that they're after. So Lambert's on an exceedingly team-friendly deal. Yeah. Something I could do is get Duclair back. Well, not get him back, but get him on a contract that other teams... Or I could just let him go to free agency. Probably let him do that. And hey, who knows? Maybe Bedard grows throughout the year and is ready to get called up. He's playing first line. God damn it. Ferland and Shaw still don't want to come back. Wagner does. Do you want a team-friendly deal? Hell yeah, he does. Sorta. Let me do a one-way. Dude, that's really, really good deal. And I do like him. 4 years. Sting him until he's about 32, 33. That seems safe. Let's do the math on that. I can get him to a very, very good deal. And I really like him. And I don't know if anyone will be replacing him anytime soon. Even if they do, that's a variable contract. Yeah, that's $1 million flat for 4 years. Absolutely. I'll get Austin Wagner into that. Plus, he's interested in two-way contract, so if I give him a one-way, this is definitely going to work. So let's do that. That's probably his last contract with this team. We'll see. When he declines, it'll be harsh because he's already sub 80. Kulak doesn't want to come back. That's fine. He's kind of demoralized to crap. Still listed as depth, but he'll be serviceable. The reason we keep him is, well, it doesn't show scheme fit because I had to call him up. But his scheme fit's pretty good, I believe. So there we are. We're ready. Captain's in order. You've seen the lines. Go ahead and make your predictions right now for who you think the leaders are going to be. And let's get going. Let's get started here. Buffalo Sabres. We'll see how Kane does on that second line. Hopefully he locks it down. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's do that first, like, month and a bit here. The standard. Wagner accepted that extension. Beautiful. Come on now. Gotta redo my block again. Alright. Let's clear all this crap. And get Simmon. Let's go! Alright, good start to preseason with a shutout. And we lose to Florida. Alright, so... we'll see how this year goes. I'm not too sure. I feel like we might take a step back in certain ways. I'm hoping not, but without Kubalik, I mean, other people are going to have to step up, right? He's been our top scorer, I think, 2 years in a row. So that's a tough shoes to fill. But we obviously have the talent for it. Now let's see all that come to fruition here in this year. 4-1 at start to the season. That's always good. Good defense, good offense. You like to see it. 6-3. All right. Decent start. We'll see. See how we're able to build upon this as the season goes along. Tough loss. Got a point out of it. All right, not too bad so far. We'll let Auto Scout go to work. There we go. I like this. This is a good start. I'm hoping the wheels don't fall off. Finally lost in regulation on our 7th game. All right, and then we lose 2 straight in regulation, unable to score. But we answer back. Sweeney battled through a minor injury. All right, not a bad first month there. Yeah, good first month. 8-2-1 after the first month. Tough loss to New York. But we're answering back more often than not after loss or two with wins, except for that situation. Back-to-backs and we lose, allowing a lot of goals. Oh my goodness. Defense, what are you doing? What is going on here? 4 losses in a row. Yikes. And our defense was not good in those games. Minor injury to Cornette. Come on now. We got to get back on top of things. There we go. Kamano injured neck. Yeesh. 27th of November. Oh, wait. Oh, that's 2 AHL injuries. Interesting. Kamano and Cornette. He got injured again. Weird. Okay. Put Shenishin here in the top 6. Yeah, I'm sitting Shenishin actually, and then Kaigorodov in there. There we go. Reason I'm not starting him, he's 22, top 9, only 70, and he's not built exceedingly well. In fact, he's built pretty poorly. He's got high offensive awareness and passing, then his defense is in the toilet besides shot blocking. So that's why he's not getting priority. Extras. I don't know who that was, but I'll just throw Shenishin in there because I'm guessing it's... Alright, there we go. Couple AHL injuries. Yeah, a big loss to New York. We got to stop that. We've had some horrible, horrible defensive games. Don't want to see a lot of that. I don't know, man. We're not doing too great. Not doing so hot right now. We'll see. But I don't like our defense. We've gotten blown out a few times here. And that's obviously not good. 13-9-2 is also not the greatest record. We're 4 points behind the Lightning, and we're done. 14-9-2. Not great. Could be better, but we'll see. Jack Quinn leading in points, 32 and 25. Not too shabby. 344 goals for, 296 goals against. Could score more and definitely need to keep the puck out of the net better. Great power play though, 36.5. And actually good penalty kill, so it's 5-on-5 where we're struggling. 85.1% on the penalty kill with 3 shorties, and actually struggling on home ice. That's interesting. Yeah, so we're struggling. Kind of struggling in certain ways. Got to keep the puck out of the net better. Definitely. All right, Quinn with 32 points. Cousins with 28. Lambert 27. Kane Perfetti only with 20. Interesting. Duclair with 20. Not getting the same production out of Ruotsalainen and Rankin, but that can still pop up. Why is Ruotsalainen getting power play time? I don't have him on the power play. Interesting. I'll have to double check that. I'm pretty sure I don't at least. And then really no production. Oof. Oh my. What the hell are the fourth line doing? Are you kidding me? What is that? That's. Wow. Yikes. Dolly. Not getting a great. Alright. Well, Soderstrom's getting good production. What? Soderstrom and Western minuses. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Tarasov deciding not to play great, but neither is Luukkonen. He's gotten yanked a few times. As you can see, only 3 decisions for Tarasov, but he's not doing great as the backup. I don't get it. We have probably the best defensive core we've ever had, and now we struggle. So weird. I don't understand this game sometimes. But that's what it is. Kane's at least having a good rookie year. Alright, so some things need to improve. Power play doesn't... Looks like it's our 5-on-5 right now. That's a little suspect. It's seeming to be the case right now. We'll see if we can turn things around. We'll see if they turn around on their own. Let's go another month. A lot of back-to-backs in this month. Well, yeah, 3. But we need to have a good month. There we go. A couple big wins where we got some scoring. Still need to keep that puck out of the net better. Let's do some scouting now. We'll take a look at what's available. We're not even looking at the top 5. Interesting. Actually, I have to scout these guys. It's not even the scouting glitch. Crazy. Alright, so we'll take a look. I might just... Yeah, I'd probably just ignore the rest of the first round. Auto Scout should do a decent job of it. I will scout the mid guys, though. You never know. Let's scout this goalie, too. Why not? It's not like we have a crazy surplus of prospect goaltenders. Okay, not really anyone to target there. We'll see what the low elites have here. I actually might go back and scout a lot of that first round because those medium elite dudes are always fun to find and get our hands on. But we'll see. Again, we don't really need much more of that kind of stuff. We're pretty set. But hey, who knows? I just remember the guy picked up Lahu or whatever as that contingency plan. I think he like crashed the net. It just occurred to me now that I'm thinking of draft. But whatever. So maybe if there is a sniper up there, we can make our way towards it and actually snag one. But it's not the end of the world if the chemistries don't exactly match. It all depends. That's not the end all be all, quite obviously. Overalls are much more important at the end of the day, especially when it comes to playoffs. That guy's in good position. Okay, can't look at him. Cool. Alright, come on now. Give us some guys in range to be... Damn, dude. Not really giving us anyone in range to be those 3rd, 4th round medium elites, huh? At least not a whole lot. And the guy we did see so far was already being scouted. Yeesh. Jeez. Not too sure what to make of this one quite yet. Still early, but oftentimes you can kind of see how it's shaping up. I really have no clue how this draft is going to go at this point. Not even really able to get a feel for it. So, alright. Should kind of make a bit more sense as things go along here. Hopefully. Okay, that guy's at least in good range. Any more there? Okay, a couple. Being scouted. Of course he's being scouted. Oh my goodness. There we are. So yeah, maybe some of those low elites are coming later in the 40s, 50s, but they could also all be 6s and 4s right there. We'll see. I'm just gonna scout some goalies here as well. Wasn't this guy? Yeah, this guy was in the last draft. Oh, he's way the hell back. Why am I even looking at him? I didn't see how far his rank was right there. Alright, well, one guy to take a look at on the forward end of things, one tick wise. How about here? Nothing. And nothing. Okay, there we go. Scouting's underway. Alright, we had some really good stretch again. God damn it. Our defense worries me. We need Luukkonen to have a breakout year. He hasn't had that yet. He is entering his prime right now, so I mean... We'll see. That was a good little stretch with good defense. Only 2 goals allowed in all those games, and, you know, a few more. That's a real concussion as well for Sweeney. 20th of January. Ugh. Okay. Well, you know what? Here's actually a chance. Yeah, they're bitching about ice time quite a bit. Heinola. And yeah, they're both really not happy with ice time, which makes sense. Can't really blame them. I'm gonna throw Kubalik in here, but then switch him with one of the two. Probably Wallinder since we got him signed for longer. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Make him a bit happy. Couple losses right there is not good right after the injury. There we go, answered back with a dub. Come on now, win out the rest of this month, please. 2 big back-to-backs. Shutout. And a 5-3 win. Alright, I like it. 24-13-2 here. 2 points behind the Lightning now. Lambert now leading in points, so second line looking like it's doing good. And let's check at progress reports. Alright, so West is actually naturally growing really good for us. It's going to be kind of interesting. When am I think I have to wait. Yeah, next year I'll be able to sign him. But, yeah, not bad growth out of that. Luukkonen has stat minuses, actually. So he should actually be maybe even closer to 86. Interesting. Alright, all that's done. Whoa. Tuominen's the only guy really growing. Everyone else not so. Well, a little bit. It's, you know, a little bit. All right, you know what? Here's the thing. That's actually good. We're getting a little bit of growth from everyone. Me and Malik growing a little bit. Sim doesn't matter, really. Brendan's growing a bit. You know what? It's not as bad as it may look on first glance. Nakamura's not. That's not great, but whatever. Lazarev's growing. Bedard, Cornette. McLeod's missing. That's not great, but whatever. Who is growing? Like, a lot, actually. Okay. Alright, not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Not too bad. Okay. Now, I guess we just go to the deadline. I don't... Look at... Why is locker room chemistry like that? It used to be amazing. Now it's weird. I don't understand locker room chemistry sometimes. Oh, what? What? Darlene's no longer a presence now? What the fuck? Okay, cool. What the fuck? Alright, interesting. Whatever. Let's just keep going here. Probably locker room chemistry is what it is because of some of that playing time. He's coming back in the 20th of January. You know what? I might actually go a bit more here and then switch. Let's... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stop it right here. And then I'm going to switch Wallinder and Heinola. Just to kind of swap the ice time. Try to get them a bit more... Try to boost their morale up a bit. You know what I mean? So I played Wallinder in the top two for a bit. What? He didn't even say he's happy? Oh, fuck off. I'm giving you top two. Oh, man. That's a big rip, dude. That sucks. Whatever. You know what? We're doing well. Just leave it as it is. Screw them. Let's just go up to the deadline. That's kind of the risk with playing those two guys. I don't think it'll work long term. It's going to tank morale too much, and their price tags will probably be too high. So yeah, it'll work, I guess, for now. Even though it's seemingly not working, our defense isn't great. Gotta say, could be better. Could be a lot better. So many back-to-backs. Sweeney's back. So let's make the shift again. That and that. There we go. Back in business. Great. Alright, at least it's only a mild concussion. So Perfetti is out. Skinner will hop in there. Where is he? There he is. Only +1, but whatever. Alright, scouting time real quick. Alright. Continuing on here. Nice win right there. Cornette finally healed. Dude, he was out for a while. I don't even know what his injury was because he got injured at the same time as Kamano. Yeah, he was out for a minute. Kind of crazy. Here we are. Back in it goes. So a couple nice wins in that back-to-back. Good defense in that one. Not the strongest offense, but who cares? I more care about getting our defense back up. He wasn't... Yeah, he was out. I almost messed that up. Get him back there in place of Skinner. How'd Skinner do? 0 points and... Well, he only played a game. He has a plus. Alright, past the All-Star break we go. Let's see, more back-to-backs. Good lord, the scheduling when the EA does it is fucking terrible. Wow, 8-0 win. I like that. Defense looks like it's shaping up a bit, and our offense is still going strong, so that's good. Here we go. Another shutout. I like it. You know what I want to see, game. You know what I want to see, boys. Let's go. Come on, Buffalo. Get it done. Dallas is terrible. You better take those points. Yeah, there you go. Florida was struggling. All right, tough loss right there, but... Uh-oh. We hit half of it. All right, at least we can't get there even if we lose all those games. Nice win. Still getting blown out sometimes, though. All right, there we go. Couple good offensive and defensive games right there. 7-1, 6-2. But I don't like to see those. So 7-4 games, man. Pretty rough. Anyway. All things considered, pretty good. Jack Quinn now leading back in points, 68. So, interesting. Points are kind of coming back down to earth. 403 goals for, 281 goals against. So I like the ratio. Our goals for went up, which is good. I wanted it to, and our goals against went down, which was obviously more important. Hasn't gone down a huge amount, but enough. We're definitely trending in the right direction. Still over 30% power play. Penalty kill's gone down, whatever. Hopefully it still stays okay. Let's see how we stack up to the rest of the league. Best offensive team by 0.21. Defense, let's see. Just in the top 5. I'd like to get more closer to where those guys are in the 2.6s. We'll see if that happens by the end of the year. Power play, top power play, just above Winnipeg, who's very strong. 33.1%. And penalty kill, just in the top 5 once again. Okay. All right, not bad. So we're top 5 in all the categories. All the major categories, I should say. At least what I consider major. Who knows? All right, 68 points for Quinn. 66 for Cousins. 64 for Duclair. He shot up there. Gracious. Lambert was 64 points. Perfetti was 61. So everyone besides Kane is point per game. But, I mean, oh my goodness, 38 goals. You know what? This is actually perfect. Almost. Well, yeah. Either Quinn or Lambert will probably... they're both... Yeah, cool. Anyway, I was just kind of thinking of the future right there. Bedard seemingly more suited for the first line if he makes it there. Chemistry-wise especially. And probably not as big of a shooter as other times, but it won't really matter when you got Kane doing that. 55 points, 38 goals in his rookie year. Not bad. Rankin Ruotsalainen, not as obviously good as production as they got. If they hit 40 points, I'll be happy. Again, they're both, you know, third liners. Yeah, there you go. Ruotsalainen still with the same power play time, so he must have somehow got filled in there. Anyway, Rankin, still pretty good. Furland, 22 points. All right, plus minuses are getting better for... There we go, yeah. That was a horrible start that they had, but whatever. They should all hit 20 points, which is... What else do you really want out of a fourth line? Defensively, Dahlin, only 53 points, man. Soderstrom with 49. I like this out of Soderstrom. I mean, hell, can't really complain about that. Everyone's plus minuses are okay. Goaltenders, Tarasov not having as good as a year as he had before. Doesn't have the points I want out of him either. But Luukkonen getting better and better as the year goes on, so that's good. Oh, because now Tarasov's listed as a starter. I see. That might have something to do with it. That's unfortunate. All right. But Luukkonen's getting better, so that's good. I would love for him to get to 9-1 by the end of the year. We'll see if that happens. But his numbers are trending upwards, which is good. Heading into the playoffs, and obviously Kane having himself a hell of a year as a rookie. I mean, yeah, maybe not doing what Kubalik did, but it's not like as a team we're really missing a step, right? And we got a decent asset back. Speaking of which, let's check out those progress reports. You know, we're scoring by committee in that top 6. We're not really gonna have, you know, those guys who are having the McDavid or Eichel type years, but again, we don't necessarily need them to, because there's a lot of very strong talent in there. Quinn, wow, he even got more natural growth. Like, he's got a ton of stat growth, but he's even still growing naturally a bit, which is great. Oh, because, yeah, he switched to medium elite. Lambert should be doing the same thing. Yeah, a little bit. Most of that is statistical. Either way, he's high elite. He'll continue to grow. West, I think that's at the same where he was, essentially. Maybe one or two more things. Moving on. Tuomainen, wow, up to 78 now. A 4th rounder back in 24. 2 years ago he was drafted, and he's now almost NHL ready. I forget what kind of player type he is. It's not too shabby. LaHoo, that's a lot of growth. What a fucking trade that turned out to be. We're like, hey, let's take a chance on this guy. 62 overall. And it actually panned out ridiculously well. Wow. Wow. Insane growth out of Simon LaHoo. Alright, Lazarev hopping up there as well. Having him as a backup plan in case of Lambert. Well, looks like we won't need him. I mean, good. Ronning's actually growing. I like it. He's a bottom 6 guy stuck in there because he's the only center grinder, and he had slightly better build than the other guys when it came to, like, defense and stuff. Not amazingly, but actually not really his awareness. Damn, whatever. Who cares? He's a center. Bertuzzi growing. All right, let's... So missing from Nakamura still. That's not great. Cornette's got a bit. Bedard still... got a bit, some of it's nat, some of it's morale, but he's still growing. And he'll jump, and he'll shit 100% be ready for the NHL. Alright, Sim, doesn't really matter. Missing some, yeah, Wallstat, unfortunately, is a bust. Marchand. Kapusta. It's alright. What is that Tuomainen guy? I'm curious what the hell kind of player he is. I forget. I'll go by overalls. It might be easier. Oh, he's not even signed. It's amazing. Playmaker. Winger playmaker. Interesting. So pretty much not needed whatsoever. But hey, I'll probably use him on my AHL. Why the hell not? In fact, I could like sign him now. I'll burn it. Yeah, I could have him replace that other playmaker just to help out Bedard a bit more. How we doing in the AHL? It's been a while since I just up and checked our fucking record. 48-4-2. Are you serious? What? Hold on. Hold on. I got it. Sorry, this is fucking ridiculous. Are you kidding me? 4.11 goals for, 176 goals against. Our power play's not even that good. Penalty kills out of this world. Unbelievable. We've already clinched the playoffs. Still with what? How many AHL games? 70? Maybe no, I think it's more than that. I think it's almost I don't know. Look at this though. 62 points for Bedard. Good lord. It's not like anyone's like super helping him either. Defensively, no one's even really scoring a bunch. I bet goaltenders at oh my god, out of their mind. How are you not growing there, Wallstedt? All in the felt though. Hey, maybe he's the next guy we throw in as backup. If Tarasov has another bad year, it might be just, nah. He's listed as starter now, and he's unhappy, and he's not going to be 9 shutouts! 9 shutouts for all in the felt. An entire grinder bottom 6 is probably helping out tremendously. That's hilarious. Wow, alright, what a season. I was going to say, I could sign that one playmaker, be slightly better. Why the hell mess with anything in that AHL? Why bother? Alright. You know what, I want to go back to this screen for a minute before I check out and show you guys the draft class here. I want to check out some of our morales. Interesting. Roots of line is not super happy. Handle. It's not horrible, and Wallinder isn't too bad at all. So yeah, it's not as bad as it could be, luckily. But yeah, I wish it was better, obviously. It's really not. Tarasov's is actually higher than Luukkonen's. Weird. So it's not like he's super upset. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what to make of that? All right. Well, that's that. Let's check out the draft class. Or I'll give you guys a look at the draft class. I know pretty much what's going on. So in the top 5, no whatchamacallits, no franchises. And so far, unable to find any other medium elites there. In that first round. Did I not click it? Apparently not. Click. There we go. So no steals yet. No medium elite steals. No nothing. Finally one confirmed low elite at 73. Interesting. And that's really our only confirmation. There's a couple interesting steals. Keep an eye on that. And nothing defensively. So, yeah, a whole lot of close, but not fully scouted, essentially, is what's going on here. No steals. Again, not that we need them. We don't even have a ton of picks anyway. And so at the deadline, we'll probably just be making some minor trades, pick up a few picks. Some of our, guys who weren't going to pan out. We now have a 7-point lead on this division, and we're at the top of the NHL. So we're definitely, obviously, trending in the right direction. We've been crushing it of late. Locker room chemistry needs to go up, but that is what it is. So we're 42, 17, and 3 at the deadline. And after not having an extremely strong start to the season, I'd say we're looking pretty good here. So let me know what you guys think about any... I don't know. I don't really... What the hell do we trade? I really don't think we trade anything at this point. And I want to keep Tarasov because simply in case Luukkonen goes down with an injury, I think Tarasov, an 83 goaltender, is near perfect to throw in the playoffs in that kind of a situation. So we'll hold on to him. Unfortunate. It's not like that. I'm thinking back to our franchise backup of Skinner. Oh, for Edmonton, they was fantastic. Anyway, so that'll do it. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.